Okay, welcome to my first recipe video. As I've mentioned, in this video I'm going to be making a stone-baked mushroom risotto. And now, stone-baked, for those of you who don't know Pampered Chef very well, one of our most famous product ranges is our stoneware. We've got two examples here, two different rectangular bakers. What's so special about this stoneware is it's made out of 100% organic clay, which is actually the same as what bakers and pizzerias line their ovens with. You'll see it's completely unglazed and smooth on the inside, and this means that when you're actually cooking on a piece of stoneware, and we've got a range of different sizes, big, small, flat and with sides, it's actually going to be like turning your oven into a pizza oven. So you're going to get really nice, crispy, even cooking. You're not going to get things burnt on the top and soggy in the middle. And you're also going to, when you're cooking with meat, get really nice, juicy and succulent results. So real popular product range. It's one that we're really the most famous for. The two different bakers I've got here, I've just got them out to show you. I'm actually going to be using my rectangular cranberry glazed rectangular baker, which is actually brand new. I haven't used it before, so you'll see it's very clean looking at the moment. But just to show you the difference, I've actually got out my trusty old rectangular baker, which is an unglazed version. So you'll see the only difference is the appearance on the outside. It's really a preference. Some people prefer to have a sort of glazed look so that it looks nice. If you want to take it straight to the table, it'll keep your food nice and warm in there as well. You'll see that the older one is a bit more uneven in colour. Some people have commented that it looks dirty, but actually this is completely clean if you feel it, completely even, no stuck on food at all. The reason it looks different in colour is because this stoneware has started the seasoning process. So with stoneware, it's very much like a sort of old-fashioned Chinese wok, so the more you use it, the better it cooks. And once you've used it sort of 4 or 5 times and cooked some fatty things in there, it'll actually start to season and it becomes completely non-stick. So the real benefit of this is when we're then cooking in it, we don't need to add any fat whatsoever. You'll see on my Facebook page I've done some roast potatoes and I've actually not used any oil at all, but you'll still get lovely crispy results. So this is well on its way to becoming seasoned. That piece is about 18 months old. So in terms of the mushroom risotto, this is a really quick, really easy recipe. It's really fantastic for if you're feeding the kids or if you want to come home from work exhausted, just throw something in the oven and get really nice creamy risotto at the end. You don't need to stand stirring it like you do with the traditional risottos. So you'll see here I've already started, and this is my classic batter bowl. I've chopped the majority of the mushrooms, as I thought it would be quite boring you standing watching me chop an entire packet of mushrooms. Now, what's special about my classic batter bowl is this is actually made of tempered glass. I don't know if you can see, it's got cup and mil measurements on the side, etched on the side. The reason it's made of tempered glass is this makes it a lot tougher than regular glass. It's a lot more difficult to break, and also you can cook in the oven with it for up to 200 degrees. So if anyone wants to make a football or a Barbie doll cake, really fantastic product for doing that. Also really useful, it's got an airtight lid which fits on it. We've got 2 sizes, we've also got one half the size, and that means that you can keep sort of leftovers in the fridge. If you want to marinate any meat, pancake batter, leftover soup, anything, that's going to sit really nicely in your fridge for as long as you want it to. So I'm just going to chop the remainder of the mushrooms, and to do this I'm going to be showing you my forged cutlery range. So the forged cutlery is our Rolls Royce of knives. We've got 3 different versions of knives, however this is my absolute favourite and most people's favourite. This is the absolute king of the knives. So this is made out of forged German steel, and that basically means that rather than cutting it into shape, they've actually hammered it into shape, and the blade goes all the way through to the handle, so you get a really good quality join. The handle is weighted so you get a really nice comfortable cut. And this is my absolute favourite, the Santoku knife. This is the ladies one, we call it. This one is the shorter version. We've also got one double the length, which I like to call the men's one. Whenever I'm at a show with men keen on cooking, I always get the knives out because they always get a bit excited about those. So I'm going to be using this one today. And the best thing, I think, about our forged knives is they've got a lifetime guarantee. Pampered Chef offers amazing customer service. If you have any problem with it whatsoever, in the entire lifetime of your entire lifetime, Pampered Chef will replace it, no questions asked. So that's a really good offer. So I'm just going to show you how easy it is. This is my chopping board here, and one thing I will recommend, if you're going to spend money on nice knives, make sure you get the right type of chopping board as well. Your glass chopping boards are going to be blunting your knives when you're chopping on them. If you get a chopping board that doesn't mark, it means it's blunting your knife as you're chopping. Also, a wooden chopping board is extremely unhygienic. It absorbs all of the juices, including meat and things, so you really want to be getting a polypropylene chopping board such as this one. So I'm just showing you, you'll see I'm doing it one hand because I'm filming with the other hand, just how easily that glides straight through the mushrooms. So that's my mushrooms done. I'm now going to chop an onion. And the onion I've already peeled, it's here in one of my prep bowls. Now this is a sort of mini batter bowl, similar concept. So this is also made out of tempered glass, so you can also cook in this. Also, it's got the airtight lids. It comes in a nice sort of pack of about 6 of them, and it's also got cup measurements on the side. These come in a variety of sizes, but this size is about a cup. So I'm going to take out my onion halves from here, and we're going to cut them with the best-selling product of all from Pampered Chef, which is our food chopper. For those of you who don't know about this product, we actually, although it's our #1 best-selling product and has been for very many years, we actually give away more of these than we sell, and that is because Pampered Chef's so generous, and we give away a lot of different products to our hosts, and this is what we call a host favourite, so a lot of our hosts like to get this free with their points when they host their own cooking show, and I'm going to show you why now. So you can imagine how long, if I was going to stand and chop this really nice and fine with this knife, we'd be stood here for rather a long time. But you'll see, one-handed, I'm chopping that into 3 pieces, and I'm going to... The lid you can use as a mini chopping board, particularly if you want to do things like nuts, breadcrumbs, chocolate. It's really useful for that. But actually I'm going to do it straight on my chopping board here. Just going to move the knife out the way, and taking a couple of pieces at a time, I'm just going to let out any frustrations I've had from a long day at work. Very easy, just keep bashing this. And you'll see the blades are rotating. Sorry about the wobbly filming. And as easy as that, all nice and very finely chopped. Basically, the more you keep banging, the finer it will chop, so you can really choose how finely you want that. You can get extremely fine, and good for if you want to make any sort of baby food or anything like that. I'm just going to do the other 2 pieces. I haven't chopped that, so I'll just chop that into 3. You'll see you don't need to be an expert chef to do Pampered Chef. Anyone can do it. Pop those in there again.